The shitty ass brown parenting method has to stop, all right? People are not born to make their parents proud, and it's about time brown parents understand this. This is a loser mentality. Like, I genuinely believe this is a loser mentality. Like, why do you need your kids to make you proud? Why can't you make yourself proud? If you really like doctors that much, you want your kid to be a doctor, why can't you just become a doctor yourself or an engineer yourself? What the fuck are you doing? But um the point I was making is that why don't you do it yourself? You got to understand, your kids are different people. They are not you. It's not like they're not your puppet, your robots. They are not part of you. They are completely different person. All right, so they have their own goals, aspirations. They have their own way of life. They will eventually, even though you feed them bullshit ideas that, oh, you have to make your parent proud, but they will eventually find their own passion, what they want to do in their life, not your life, their life. So, like, just give up with this bullshit. And Indian, Bengali, Pakistani parents have to. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, so Indian, Bengali, Pakistani parents have to understand this. They have to get this in their heads. Their kids are not their puppets. They're not part of them. They're something different. They are their own people, their own person. They have their own life. They will make their own life decisions. It doesn't matter if it's shit or not. You don't get to live their life, all right? You are not living their life, so you can't tell them how to live. Let them mess up. It's their life. They're the ones that are gonna make mistake in their own life. Like, you are not supposed to make mistakes or right decisions for them in their life. It's their life. Let them do the shit themselves. That's the kind of shit like that be pissing me off. And bro, we cannot do this shit in 2026. Like, we have made so much progress just to be depressed by our parents. Okay, I'll just give you a kiss. All right, and now go. All right, so we have made so much progress, but we're still giving our kids depression over small things. Like, this kind of mindset is really bad. This gives them underconfidence, because that way in their head it's like subconsciously programmed in their head, Sharma ji ka beta is always going to be better than me, and the only people that deserve love are the people at the top. Anyone who's not at the top don't deserve any love. I don't deserve love because I'm not NEET number one or air number one. I don't know the Indian exams, but like, those ones are really famous. The guys that top those exams, they're basically fucking machines. They can't even talk like a human. But I mean, I don't blame them. See, I wouldn't blame them if it was their goal. I don't blame them if it's their goal. They want to be number one in those exams. But if it's only because their parents fed them this stupid idea, their parents, programmed them to like emotional blackmailing. Oh no, NEET number one is everything in life and all that bullshit. I genuinely despise that. I would much rather be a broke guy doing his own thing because he made that decision himself. He loves what he's doing. I don't give a fuck if I'm not rich. I want to do what I love. I would much rather prefer a broke guy who does what he's passionate about than be a successful guy that does shit for other people or because other people program them to do it. And then you'll say, oh no, I'll much rather cry in a Lambo than cry on pavement, on the sidewalk. You got to understand, this is the thing. You don't have a purpose in life. That's why you think like that. People that are purpose driven, their purpose gives them joy. You, as successful as you are, the moment they take away your money, the moment your money becomes less, you will be sad. That person who's driven by purpose, strip everything away from him, he will still strive towards his purpose, and he will be happy. He will be happy from rags to riches. You will never be happy with rags. You will never ever be happy with anything. And let's be honest, everyone cannot become rich. It's basically luck. Like, you have to have a proper genetics to be intelligent, good looking, at the right place at the right time, right connections. Everyone can be successful, and if you're not driven and living a purpose driven life, you're going to be miserable. That's why most of the people in this world are miserable, because they don't have a purpose, and the bullshit online gurus just tell them your purpose has to be earning money. And the result is your purpose. Your purpose is not being the best footballer, best gamer, best whatever. Your purpose is not doing something. Your purpose is getting something, the result. That's why, like, I am making YouTube videos. I don't earn shit. No one even watches my videos. But I like doing this. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm doing this. And I wouldn't be happy if money was my goal. But because making YouTube video is my goal, it doesn't matter. I made 15 videos before it, and none of them got any views. I'm still happy doing this. That is what I'm saying. A purpose driven life gives you happiness, and even if you're not happy, you won't die from regret. Die with regret. Yeah, hell yeah. That's all I wanted to say.